Hi Libra, Happy New Year. This is Scorpio Moon Tarot, here to give you your January 2019 reading for your Venus, Sun, Moon and Rising. I don't know why I said Venus first before Sun, but Sun, Moon, Venus and Rising sign of Libra. I am changing it up a little bit. I do apologise. I was meant to do December's, but unfortunately my laptop broke and I didn't get the opportunity to get online and do December's reading. So for those of you that were waiting for December, I'm so sorry. I'm back up and running now, but I am shifting up the channel slightly because one, I just don't have the time, as in, you know, like my readings normally go on for half an hour. And that takes a long time as well to upload because my upload speed is rubbish. So I'm going to keep them a little bit shorter. But if you do want a personal reading, please do contact me on my email below. Please do subscribe to the channel as well because it keeps me going, which is amazing. And I thank you all for watching. So let's see what is going on for you in January 2019. Obviously it is the 6th right now when I'm uploading these, so from the 6th onwards in 2019. Okay, so Spirit, Archangels, Divine, Universe, Ascended Masters and Ancestors, please use me as a clear channel for messages for the Sun, Moon, Rising signs and Venus of Libra for the month of January 2000. Oh my goodness guys, I'm so sorry. So basically my computer decided to stop filming just before the cards came out, and obviously these are the cards that are for you, so I'm not going to not continue the reading because I do feel very much that these are for you, but this is what came out when you didn't see where I was being able to pull. So we do have 3 major arcana. January is a very, very intense month. I feel fire energy, I feel earth energy. Also dealing with, some of you be dealing with father figures. You could be dealing with a Leo, an Aries, a Taurus. But I'm feeling very much that this is about structure and strength and really taking control of your life. But taking control in a way that is, you're not forcing things. The Emperor is very strong and authoritative. So you're taking control. The Hierophant, again, he is tradition and traditional values. And then you have the Strength card, which is all about your inner strength and being able to balance things emotionally from the internal. But I feel very, very strong energy right now. So Libra, this month is very prominent for you in some way. It could be to do with some of you may be going back to school or new higher learning. Some of you are taking a more authoritative role in your job. Some of you are have somebody in your life that is of an authoritative figure, which actually is very helpful towards you, like a father figure with the Emperor here. This can be relation to the father because he is the father of the universe, the tarot. So spirituality, internal strength and courage. So I'm feeling like you're very strong this month. Let's see what this is in regards to. Okay, so why is the Emperor here for Libra? Why is the Emperor here for Libra this month? I feel like your whole demeanour has changed, like within a short period of time. You're like, I'm taking control. You know, whether that is just following rules, but doing it, just taking chances but being courageous and also very in control of your own fate. Okay. Lots of passion as well. Yeah, okay, so it's like, let's see. So we have the Four of Pentacles at the bottom. Okay, holding on to things, like maybe holding on a little too tightly, or guarding, protection. And I do feel that here with these cards, but I don't feel like it's a negative per se. But maybe there is a situation where, you could have been dealing with, some of you are dealing with an Aries or a boss, and there is some sort of, there may be some sort of like feeling of guilt or regret here. Or just, like feeling like you haven't got everything or I feel like this is more in the past, and now you're taking authority, or you're seeking guidance from someone that is stronger. It could be with regards to thinking that, you know, you're not satisfied, okay? There's been something that you've lost maybe in the past, and you're not seeing clearly what is there in the future. So maybe some of you are taking on, either this is yourself, or taking on a role of getting someone in on a role of authority to help you, maybe even a father figure, or someone older than you, someone that is just very balanced and very structured and knows things from a non not very emotional level, but very practical, okay? And again, earth energy, very practical energy. So Libra, I'm a Libra ascendant, so I understand how it works. We are really good at not making decisions, aren't we? Like, we don't like to rock the boat. We kind of will sit there in a stalemate until we just don't know what we want to do. But actually, you know, I feel like, again, something is taking control. There's some change here with this 5. So I feel like these are past energies of saying, right, where there was a place where you could not make a decision, there was confusion. Maybe you were too emotionally invested in something, and it kind of it left you at a bit of a kind of crossroads of which way to go. So some of you may have been, I feel like maybe have been dealing with just generally not really knowing what to do, but now perhaps someone's come in, given you some guidance, and now you realise you've got this choice that you've had to make. Some of you are definitely considering, or had been considering, going back into education or into something more structured. So if you work in a job that's a little bit more unstable, now I feel like now is the time for you to decide to get stable, okay? Because you have the creativity for it and the courage, but you know, maybe in the past you've kind of relied on other people with this 9 of Pentacles, because 9 of Pentacles upright is all about someone being very independent, and really understanding that they look after their own money and all this kind of stuff. I feel like now you are taking the reins and you're saying, it's my time. I don't want to be like lazy anymore. Not that you are lazy, but I think sometimes we can be passive. And I think sometimes when you're passive, it can come across as that you don't care, or that you're not driven. But now it's like this month is all about you getting rid of all of these traits that actually are very Libran, and very, you know, not in a digging kind of way, because I am Libra ascendant, Libra rising, but getting rid of that thought process that you're being passive, you're not making a decision. You are now doing this. Like, this is, you're looking at the future head on, okay? And you're taking it, and you're being confident. You feel more confidence. Maybe you didn't feel confident financially, or that you could take on a role where you are more, dominant in that role. Now I feel like you really have that strength to be able to do that this month. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, Libra, for your general reading, which is awesome. You know, a Libra taking control. We are diplomats. We do find it very hard to make decisions. So actually, to see you in this power, this authoritative energy, and this, grounded energy, fire and earth energy, this is really, really positive, because as air, we can tend to get lost in, the ether. But that, to me, is a really, really great start to a new year. Different perspective, really taking a hold of who you are and what you want. So let's see what's going on. What's going on for you with regards to love and relationships. So what is going on for Libra in, love and relationships? Didn't need to finish it. Okay. Let's clarify these cards first, so I can get into it. Why is the 10? Oh, okay. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Oh. Why is Judgment here? Why is the 9 of Wands here, please? Why is the 9 of Wands here? Bottom of the deck is the Chariot, so some of you have been dealing with a Cancer, but also this is about success and victory and getting through, what I'm actually seeing is, you know, coming through something that, you know, it hasn't been easy, but yet you are, you're still able to do it. You're still able to manage. Because what I'm seeing here is some of you are dealing with someone in a long distance relationship that you're, you know, emotionally invested in. This, you see this person as your ultimate happiness. But yeah, and so you're continuing to carry the burden of this person maybe not being close to you. So you may not actually physically be with this person right now, but you are still carrying the physical burden because you know that there's some sort of new beginning after this hard work that you're putting in, investing your time and your energy into something of this relationship. So yeah, some of you are dealing with someone very much at a distance. What am I seeing? I'm seeing a fire, I'm seeing air, and yeah, fire and air really. But I think for this month of January there are emotions, and you know, these emotions, this offer could be coming in for some of you from a fire sign. But I feel like, you know, this offer of love is, this offer of emotion can be quite flighty with the Knight of Rods here. So it could be someone, again, if this person is travelling, maybe it is a bit of a burden for you because this person is at a distance. They keep coming in and out with their love, you know, and it's causing you almost to have to reevaluate whether or not you want this, whether or not you can deal with this on a, you know, like this fast energy, this movement of someone maybe coming in and giving you something, but then offering you happiness, but then not being there. So yeah, definitely some of you are dealing with long distance, someone that is at a distance, someone that you may have, you know, had a connection with here that is, you see them as your emotional fulfillment. But also for others of you, definitely there may be someone else coming in. So I do feel if for some of you there is a burden of someone being so far away that you love, you might, for some of you, you may be kind of coming in and meeting someone else, or someone else may be coming into your life, which causes you to reevaluate. And there is a little bit of hasty energy here, so it could be that you may just jump into something because someone's at a distance, and you are, you know, maybe missing that person, even though you're stable or you've had a long-term situation with that. Maybe it's become a burden. And I do feel, obviously, with this 9 of Wands here, you are still planning on fighting for this, because I do feel that there is still victory, and, you know, the situation is still rosy. However, there may be flirtation here in this month, and someone else that you may be feeling connected to or attracted to, which causes you to kind of like really reevaluate. Okay, so air sign, fire sign, possibly. I'm going to do a little bit more clarification on this. Why is the Knight of Rods here? Oh, that's too many. Why is the Knight of Rods? Okay, 10 of Rods. Yeah, so maybe it's because, again, so we've got 10 of Rods twice. So something is feeling like a burden, but you know that it's like nearing a completion. Okay, so for those of you, maybe you're waiting for this new love to come in. Yeah, you're keeping hold of this burden. You're holding fort. You're still going. Yeah. And especially with that Nine of Rods there, because you feel like there's victory in this. Why is the Judgment card here with the Knight of Swords? What's this Judgment card with the Knight of Swords about, please? Why is the Judgment card here with the Knight of Swords? Judgment and the Knight of Swords here, please, for Libra. Page of Swords. So maybe it is that, you know, I mean, generally the Page of Swords can be like just, you know, someone stalking, you know. So I don't know whether this is your energy or the other person, but maybe you're feeling quite obsessive, maybe, or someone is feeling obsessive about you in this particular situation. So I feel like this is another person, this burden that you're carrying, but yet you're still seeing it through. It's hard work. You do feel a bit of burnout because it's long distance, but you know ultimately that that's your happiness. But I feel like someone else maybe is coming in and trying to offer you passion and emotion, but then that's causing even more burden for some of you. Okay. And maybe, like, it could be, again, like I said, that evaluation, that reevaluation, but there could be some sort of kind of obsessive behaviour here, obsessively wanting to know about another person. Okay, so that, I'm sure that will make sense for somebody here. Yeah, I feel like, again, fire. So some of you Libras are dealing with an Aries. But it's also about new beginnings, new cycles. It's like you're still holding on. You're still kind of fighting for this beginning with somebody. So maybe, okay, so for some of you, this situation here is that maybe you aren't with that person, okay? But you are, and they're at a distance from you, but you see them as your future. Yeah? There is an opportunity here for new love, with possibly, like I said, a fire sign, but maybe it's that you are still continuing to hold on to this person here that's causing this burden. You might be blocking, and I feel like this, it could be your energy, Libra, where you're watching a situation here, almost like, you know, the Page of Swords is a spy, but he's when he's in reversed, it can be kind of become a little bit obsessive. And what this is suggesting is you need to reevaluate, because this could be a spiritual connection for some of you with the Judgment, with the Angel and the Ace of Cups, the divine connection. You may have a divine connection here. But I feel like there's some sort of compulsion that you may be dealing with, okay? And you're holding out for this new beginning with this person this month. But I don't see, you know, like I said, I don't feel like there's specifically, I feel like this is more coming from your end than another person. Okay? Let me see what advice do you give to Libra in this situation? What advice is there for Libra in this particular situation, please, in order to move forward? But there's some definite, like, compulsive energy here. What I'm feeling is that you may be really putting a lot too much energy into waiting and, like, building castles in the sky with somebody without it actually being a reality in a way for some of you, because this person isn't with you because they're at a distance. And it may be, you know, that you're acting kind of a little bit, oh, let's go, you know, like, yeah, because look, Judgment in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Rods in reverse, and the Two of Swords. I mean, that is a lot of cards, but more so what I'm feeling here is that, you know, yeah, I just feel that, you know, like, just try and make sure that you are not, you're not kind of making bad decisions here with regards to either it's two people or it's just one. But there's some, like, you know, the Queen of Swords in the reverse position can not be nice. They can feel bitter. So are you feeling bitter regarding a certain situation where someone is at a distance and not coming through? I feel like you're basing everything maybe on a not reality, okay? And this is all about balance. So it's saying keep your feet on the ground here. You need to balance. And if you have children, even more so. So if you are, like, kind of obsessing and holding on here to an idea, you need to make sure that you are just keeping balanced. Because I don't see anything coming through per se in January, but I do feel that the energy is quite intense. Yeah, King of Swords again, Two of Rods, and the Death card, so transformation. This to me is just like you need to make a decision to kind of either move on and be clear whether or not this is actually worth all this energy that you're putting into it. Because, like I said, I don't feel like this is, I mean, this is quite specific, but I don't feel like this is someone that you are actually with for some of you. I feel like they can be quite far away at a distance. This is telling you to reevaluate your position. Listen to your inner voice with that Judgment card. Listen to the inner call. Make decisions. Make the right decisions. Don't get too kind of obsessive or too hasty with what you want from this situation in January, Libra. Okay, that's what I have for you for that month. So if this makes sense and you would like a further reading, please just hit me up on my email address below. And please do like and subscribe if the readings resonate for you. And I will see you in February. Thank you so much.